Cody's Caravan. When you look up family restaurants in the dictionary, their photos pop up. Their photos pop up here at Ippolito's. Sabrina, let's break down. This is a true family restaurant. Who's related to who? We're all related.
We are all related, actually. This is my husband, Nicholas. And this is my son, Cameron. And this is my stepson, but I don't call him that. He's my son, Nicky.
Nicky, the gnocchi king of Sacramento. He's going to show me how to make gnocchi later on.
He is.
But I wanted to show off this place. I came out here for a different event one time, and I have been thinking about you guys ever since. Honestly, I love your story, and I love your family. You guys are so great. But it all started with the tragedy.
It did. I lost my son, my oldest son, in 2022, and it was a tragic event. And something that nobody should have to go through. So we ended up we opened this business, we call it Grief to Grace. And I just kind of poured myself into this restaurant, and I wanted something for all of our family to have in memory of him. He loved Italian food, and he loved to cook. And he would have been so proud of this place.
He would have been. He would have been. I know you guys would cook together, and you had a dream of opening up a restaurant together one day.
We had talked about going into business. He was going to school in Florida, and he was actually getting ready to come home. So I actually got to talk to him right before he passed, which that conversation has stuck with me. And he wanted nothing more than his brother Cameron, to just live a very full life. It was almost like he knew something was going to happen. And so I basically bought this place, and I wanted my family to have something to remember him by. And this is more than a restaurant. This is basically, it's a tribute to my son. Yeah. And so it means everything to us.
And honestly, when you walk in those doors, you can kind of feel something special when you come in here. You really can.
And that's what we wanted, because my son, he had the biggest heart. And he always loved talking to people, making people feel happy. And what doesn't make people happy but food? Yeah. Food is amazing, makes everyone happy. And he loved Alfredo. That was his dish, his go-to dish. So that is kind of, every dish that we make is a piece of him. So that's our tribute to the world to carry on his memory.
I think that's lovely, lovely. And I'm trying not to cry right now. I'm just trying my best. Okay, Nicholas, you're back in the kitchen. Yes. You're cooking stuff. What is the thing that everybody clamors for here?
It's our Tuscan chicken and shrimp. It's a pasta with chicken, shrimp, spinach, garlic, sun-dried tomatoes, chili flakes, and heavy cream. And that's our #1 selling dish on the menu.
But really, if you want to get special, go for the lasagna.
Yes, lasagna all day. Everybody loves the lasagna. It's a 5-layered meat lasagna.
Oh, 5-layer?
Yes.
Yep. Sounds so good. Sounds so good. Okay, so coming up, we're going to do a little cooking. This gentleman right here is going to teach me how to make some gnocchi coming up later, because I've always wanted to learn, and he is the master of it, so he's going to share that with us. But if you have not been here, I cannot begin to tell you how good the food is, and you've already met these sweet people. They're lovely, lovely people, but the food is unbelievable. Back to you guys in the studio.
Cody, what did you, to share for the folks at home, what did you tell me you did this morning in preparation for today's live shot?
Uh-oh.
I did 3 miles on the treadmill. I did 3. I normally do 2. Today I did 3.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's the highest compliment I could give to them.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Thank you, Code. Appreciate it.
A local family is bringing people together through delicious Italian meals.
Yes, Cody's Caravan is live in Sacramento, and he prepared for this all morning long by getting up extra early today to run 3 miles so he can try the food at Ippolito's.
Oh. I did. That is not a lie, John. I have my fork ready. Okay, we got some deliciousness set up. When people come in, they see your face. Yep. You greet them. You take them to the table.
Yes, sir. So these are a couple dishes we got cooked here by amazing Chef Nick. And the portions are big, as you can see, and guests most likely never finish them.
Yeah,
and
I was going to say, if you finish this, you deserve a T-shirt.
Yes,
it should give you a T-shirt.
Yes.
Okay, what'd you make here?
So right here we have a spaghetti alla aragosta. It's a lobster tail pasta cooked in a brandy cream sauce with cherry tomatoes, sage, basil, and oregano.
Okay, it'd be rude for me not to try
Absolutely, dig in.
Okay, got a little lobster there. Oh. You know what? I probably should have ran 4 miles today.
Yeah, 4.
Probably
Should have
would.
definitely.
Okay, what you got over there?
So here's our most popular dish. This is a Tuscan chicken and shrimp. It's with the sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, garlic, chili flakes, chicken and shrimp, and a cream sauce.
Oh. Well, I mean, once again, it would be rude for me not to try it. Got a little chicken there. Oh,
That's our number one seller.
dude, the sun-dried tomato just takes it to the next level.
Absolutely.
Totally next level.
Yes.
What's that?
That is called the spaghetti salsiccia. So it's a spaghetti with our house-made marinated ground pork and our homemade marinara. And you could choose mild, medium, or spicy on that one.
What did you do? Mild, medium, or spicy?
Medium.
You did medium?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we like to make it spicy here, right?
I like to make it spicy.
They do. You will definitely get it if you want. No.
Okay. I'm struggling.
You want me to put it closer?
There we
There
go.
you go.
Mmm.
That is one of our most popular.
Yes.
That is
Yeah,
so good.
it is amazing, right?
That's like life-changing.
And look how big the portion is.
And then what's this over here?
I'll let you explain.
That is a veal piccata. So it's our
It is so
6-ounce pounded veal with the lemon caper sauce over the top, served with mashed potatoes and vegetables.
Oh my goodness! If I wasn't married, I would propose to that.
I brought you a knife so you can taste test that.
Oh, excellent. Okay, I got a knife.
Should be nice and soft and tender.
Yeah.
We always cook it to about medium.
Cooked to medium.
Very soft.
When I have a vegetable, because you know.
Oh yes, got to be healthy.
You did run this morning.
I did run this morning. Oh my God!
Right? It just kind of melts.
It totally melts in your mouth. And then finally,
There it is.
this is it. Nikki, tell me about it.
So the gnocchi is a potato pasta. It's very dense, and as you can see, the proportion is really big. I'd even say 5 gnocchis would be good as well.
Oh, okay. But I
But as you can see, we have about 11 here,
Gorgonzola cream sauce. Yep.
and we do have a gorgonzola cream sauce with it as well.
And he makes these.
You made this. You made
Yep.
this.
I made them.
Okay. Oh my God, that was so good. It was so good. I wish I'd ran 5 miles. Okay, coming up next segment, the Gnocchi King is going to teach us how he makes this. It's a whole process. And what I've learned so far is I'm just going to have him do it because it
Yeah.
is a whole process.
Yes,
It
we'll
takes a
send 'em
long
over to your
time.
house.
Yeah, perfect.
You
Perfect.
can have them for the day.
Let the folks know how to find you guys.
Oh, we are at 9500 Micron Avenue. And definitely come by and visit. We also do brunch as well on Saturdays and Sundays, and it's an amazing Italian brunch.
It's so good here. So good. Come out and visit him.
Hey, Cody, did you get the gallon Ziplocs I left on your desk this morning?
I did, John. I did.
Let's go ahead and dump
That is the
plate in
best
there.
tasting thing I've ever had.
Thank you, Cody.
Yeah, little pillows.
Looks good. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I did not run 4 miles this morning. like Cody did. All right, it has been called the most underrated Italian restaurant in the area.
Okay, so Cody and his caravan are at Ippolito's. Is it you know what? We're going to have
Trattoria,
Trattoria codes.
Where does the accent go?
Yes. Prepare yourself. This guy right here could do a TED Talk on gnocchi. I'm telling you, he is so good at explaining this. Okay, Nikki, let's start with the beginning of the process. What do we have right here?
So let's start from the actual beginning of the process. So first, for the gnocchi, you need to get a bunch of potatoes, about 20 for the restaurant.
Okay.
And then you need to peel all of them, which takes about like a couple minutes, I'd say. And then you need to boil them. And then once they're all boiled and all that, you toss them onto a tray, like with this one here. And you cut them into quarters. Then once all of them are in quarters, you put it in the refrigerator for a while. Then you take it out after a while and you put it into the potato grinder. Where
and it
they'll
grinds
look
up like that.
like this.
Okay, it is a much longer process than I thought it was, because I thought I was going to come out of here being able to make my own gnocchi at home. We've got some video, and I sped it up for you because there's eggs, there's flours. What else is in it?
So for the recipe, you need salt, about 1/4 of a cup. For a batch like this, I'd say it's about a pinch or 2, though. And then for the flour, you need about 2 quarts of flour for it. And then you let it mix up for about 30 seconds. Make sure you also whisk the mixture to get rid of the air before the mixing. Once it's mixed for 30 seconds, you get 5 eggs, and you mix them together and put them inside the gnocchi batch, and then you mix it up for about good 15 minutes. and about halfway through or not halfway through, about like 2/3 the way through, you would switch the little mixing handle thing
Okay.
to make it so that it clumps together easier. And then by the end of it, you have this,
The
our
dough
gnocchi
ball.
dough.
The dough ball. The dough ball. So where do you go from here?
So from here, what we would do is we would cut a piece off like this. And personally, I like to get a little flour on
A
my
little flour
hand,
so it doesn't stick. Yeah.
because the gnocchi is very sticky.
Yes, it is.
And flour counteracts that. So next, I usually get it into a smaller dough ball.
I'm telling you, this kid has forgotten more about cooking than I'll ever do. Okay, so you're rolling her out.
Yeah, then you roll it. The more force you push down on it, the more impact your roll is going to have. And as you see, I'm going like this when I roll, which is spreading it out. If you want to bring it back in, you just do the opposite.
Oh. Okay. When you get it all stretched out, I'm sorry, we're running out of time, but then you take the chopper and you chop it, and then show us the difference between those.
So the reason why I have these here is to show you a perfect gnocchi, a little bit of imperfect gnocchi, and a lot of bit of imperfect gnocchi. This gnocchi here is perfect because it has the nice, good texture here, and it's a proper good size. This one's a little imperfect because it's a little short on height,
Gotcha.
and it has an odd texture. This one is very imperfect because it's small and much longer, as you can see.
And then he'll fill up this entire tray, you
Yeah.
cook it up, and then people come down here, they have 2 or 3, and then they need a nap.
Yep. By the time this is completely gone, this whole tray is filled.
Oh, wow. The Gnocchi King of Sacramento, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you learned something from this guy. Here's what I learned. Just let him do it. It's exhausting.
Yes.
Exhausting what he puts in there. Wasn't he great? He's
that-
so good at this.
It looks amazing, though, Code. You can tell the work that goes
So
into it.
good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you, Code.
Labor of love. All right.